In Liverpool, a man has been arrested after a car ploughed into crowds attending Liverpool's Premier League victory parade in the city at around 6 o'clock this evening. The number of people injured is as yet unclear. Merseyside Police said they arrested a 53-year-old white British man from the Liverpool area. Eyewitnesses say people in the crowd tried to stop the driver, who was detained by police at the scene.
Chaos on the streets of Liverpool this evening after this black car hit a number of pedestrians on Water Street just after 6 o'clock this evening. Large crowds had been gathering on the city's streets to watch a Liverpool Premier League victory parade. It had just passed and Liverpool supporters had been leaving the area when a car ploughed into some of them on the street. Emergency services have been helping those injured. It's not known how many people have been hurt.
We heard the bangs. We seemed to see this car reverse back towards the ambulance, and we think it crushed someone between the ambulance and the car itself, but then straight down the road, and that's where most of the other footage has come from. But we tried to help, but it looked too bad for us to even give it a go, really.
You're ringing your closest. People are texting you and ringing you to see what's going on. It's just, and you can hear the sirens in the background. So what we're hearing is that there's still different things going on in the background.
Huge police cordons are in place tonight as investigations get underway into what exactly happened. Police said extensive inquiries are ongoing to establish the circumstances leading up to the collision. A 53-year-old white British man from the Liverpool area has been arrested. Prime Minister Keir Starmer said the scenes in Liverpool are appalling, and he said his thoughts are with all those injured or affected. What should have been joyous scenes for the huge crowds that had gathered, now overshadowed by this evening's events.
We're joined now from Liverpool by James Pearce, the Liverpool FC reporter for The Athletic. James, you were at the parade this evening. We were just mentioning in our report there how it began as a joyous day for the city. Describe how the city is tonight and any of the details we have about what happened.
Yeah, there's a sense of real shock across the city tonight. As you said, it was, for so much of the day, it was a joyous occasion. I was down on the Strand watching the parade with my father and my son, and it was probably 1 million people on the streets. As everyone knows, first time in 35 years that Liverpool have been able to celebrate winning the Premier League title in front of their own supporters, and then probably only stood 300-400 metres away from where this happened. And first we knew of it was when suddenly there was a lot of kind of emergency vehicles descending around the Liver building itself, and then an air ambulance landed close to the Liver building as well. And then obviously started getting messages coming through that there'd been this serious incident on Water Street. And then when I walked out onto the street, probably only a couple of 100 metres away from where this happened, there were people running in terror, tears, people, trying to console one another that had obviously been caught up on this. And just horrific how quickly the mood changed.
James, we really appreciate you speaking to us tonight on a difficult night for the city. Thank you.
Thank you.